Hey everybody, happy Thursday. I am sitting in the girl cave, getting ready to hang some fabric. Um, just working on some stuff, doing some stuff, getting ready for the end of the year. The end of the year is good times and bad times for me. The camera's a little wonky because of the light, but the end of the year for me is a little wonky because it is my birthday um, on the 8th of December. And then I lost my mother the next day on the 9th of '09. So it's a little, back and forth, but, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm in gratitude that I'm still here. Right now, the family is doing well. My grandson got his first Christmas trees in his new apartment with his mom and dad. So he's doing that and just really, really happy. Just got through for all the homeowners and landlords. I just got through putting a brand new roof on our house, which took away a lot of gambling money. I could have took a nice cruise and gambled on a cruise, but I have a very nice roof and I'm very happy about that. If you didn't know, or if you not haven't gone looked yet, I have a poll up. In 2024, I will be taking my first cruise. I was supposed to take my first cruise in 2009, and life happened. And then I was going to take a cruise, and Corona happened. And so we're going to try this again in 2024. I've given you one, two, three, four, five different choices of places where you think I should go. And if there should be a tie or very, very if it's a tie, we're not going to say close. The most votes wins. We'll start planning it. We'll talk about the planning phase. We'll talk about how we're going to go about it, then we have to decide that, and then what cruise line. So we got multiple steps. I will say that next Friday, not this tomorrow, but next Friday, I will be going to the casino. I haven't decided what casino or casinos that I'll be going to, but I will be going to a casino and that will be posted on the slot channel. There's going to be a major announcement coming 1/1. Hey, Rocco. Good evening. Hope everything is well. Loved the interview. I knew about her, but I didn't know about her, if that translates. I had heard about her, but I didn't know all her accomplishments and that she was a vocal person, that she's done voiceovers and singing and entertaining that way. So thank you for that information. That's really good to know. I love Palm Springs. Palm Springs is a great place. I've been there, love it. I mean, I other than the heat, I would really love to live there. I really would, but I don't think I can do the heat. When I was there, I think it was like 110 or 15 every day. So, but thank you, Rocco, for bringing some, clarity about certain people in the industry. I didn't know I still had this on. Industry that we hear and may see or may know about, but know nothing really about their personal life. So thanks. But there's going to be an announcement on the slot channel, possibly December 31st. 120. Good Lord, Rocco, you just make me sweat. December 31st, but I will be going to the casino or casinos on December 8th. Hopefully, I will be able to record or sneak and record. We'll see. We hopefully won't get kicked out of anywhere. I will try to do some slot action, but there will be an announcement at the end of the year, and there will be some recording, possibly live from the casino in January. Those details are still being worked out. But here we are going to plan the vacation. We are got the poll up, so please go to the poll. Vote, one vote per person, please. Then we are going to start the planning process. The holidays are here. We're gonna do a couple of lives. We may drive through the Oakland Zoo. They have some beautiful things up for the Christmas holidays that we may do a drive through the zoo, drive around, pick up some houses. I've seen some stuff online that these people and these lights and these videos and this stuff is amazing. I thought I was creative, but I am nowhere close to some of these houses, some of these displays, and I'm like, "How much is your energy bill? Is your energy bill like thousands of dollars a month?" I know just to heat my house, my three-bedroom house sometimes can run in the $300 to $400 range. So I can't imagine how much it is when you have all these lights and animatronics. And I saw one place that had a huge snow globe, and it was a bear and something else in the middle, and the snow was going and they were dancing. And I'm like, really? I'm like, wow. And I'm like, you put this out on your house and it's running. I don't know if it's running day or night, but it's running. And I'm like, how much energy is that? But, some people just have that spirit. They have that je ne sais quoi that brings them happiness. And I'm always happy for people. Like I said before, the holidays hold a special part, but it also holds a little hurt. And I've learned to be gracious with the hurt. Losing my mom the day after my birthday and 2 weeks before Christmas in '09. Life goes on, and I know she would want me to enjoy the grandkids. Grandparents, parents. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how I did it. How do we select toys? How do we know what these kids want these days? Thank you, Rocco. There are just too many options. There's so much stuff on the market for these children these days. I heard a little boy the other day talking about he wanted the new iPhone 15 or whatever. And I'm like, you don't have a job? I'm like, you don't have a job. Where's your job? Isn't the thing like $1,500, $2,000? Young man, where's your job? And parents are going out there, going in debt, and this Grammy is just here's your money, here's your money. The oldest one is 13. She can buy her own stuff. The 4-year-old, his parents got to buy it and put it from Grammy. I'm not going out there in the midst of all that. There's too many choices. He was into Spider-Man, then Spider-Man Miles Morales, then it was Black Panther, then it was something else, and now it's the Blue Beetle. I can't keep up. I didn't even know who the Blue Beetle was. Somebody had to explain it to me, who the Blue Beetle was, who he was for Halloween. So I'm not going to go out there and be trying to figure out all these toys and gifts. And I am officially old. I've come to that conclusion. I'm officially old. I do not want to go into the store. I do not want to go into the toy aisle. I do not want to look at toy catalogs. I don't even want to see the toy commercials, which, if you noticed, there's not a whole lot of toy commercials anymore. It's crazy. I, I see more commercials for Depends, for hers and his hair products, thinning hair and incontinent. I see more of that than I do commercials. Cereal commercials. Television, the world has completely changed, and I'm not ready for it. So I'm officially going to be 56 in about a week, and I'm old. It's crazy. It is absolutely, the world is crazy. So we're going to get ready to travel in 2024. We might even travel towards the end of 2023. We haven't decided yet. Um, I am a Caesars. Am a platinum. I'm not sure. I'm either right below, I may be platinum, right below diamond. That's what I'm platinum, but not diamond anymore. And I'm sure not diamond plus. But Caesars keeps throwing me the stuff, come to Vegas, come to Laughlin, Nevada, come to Vegas, come here, come there, take a flight, do this, do that, Tahoe, Reno. So there may be a quick trip depending on the weather. I know it's really getting ready to snow. Lake Tahoe, I think yesterday in the evening it was like 21 degrees. Hasn't quite hit the teens yet, but it's moving that way. So who knows? But we're going to get ready to do some traveling. I've got the poll up. Then once we get where we're going, the polls are open until December 31st. Then we have to pick a cruise line. And I'm asking all you people to put in your input because I've never taken a cruise. Closest I've gotten to a cruise is the ferry between Oakland, where I live, and San Francisco. And then I think in middle school, we went to Alcatraz on the ferry. So that's as close. I got one word for you, Titanic. Really, Rocco? Really? I already can't swallow that much water. But then you're going to bring up the Titanic. But I will tell you what I do. Wherever I am on the ship, I won't be getting a regular cabin. I got to have a window. That's why we're planning this ahead of time. It won't be until September, October, November next year. We're giving ourselves enough time. Is I will be by lifeboats. When I get my room, I want to know how far am I on the deck with the lifeboats, how close my room is to the lifeboats. Yeah, trust me, I got it all planned out. I got it planned. People can laugh what they want to. That's a lot of water to drink, and I'm not ready for it. So all you people who are watching or have friends or whatever, ask about cruise lines, ask about their experiences. I want to know. I want to know the good, the bad, the ugly, the horrible, the tragic. I will not be up on decks close to railings. I'm hearing about people falling off. I will not be wandering around after dark. Nope. I'm going to be nice to all the crew. James Spitzer always goes on a cruise. I've heard that. He's talked. He and his wife have gone on cruise. So I'm hoping he will put in an input. I'm hoping the Yoshis will get word to him and he'll come and give me some input. I want to know. I want to know because I hear a bunch of different things, but it's fun to interact with people, to give them a chance to vote and choose. And we go on this adventure together. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I also want to take a couple other things I'm not ready to mention yet, but I will say that we will be doing a cable car in San Francisco in 2024. Been in the Bay Area my whole life, never been on a cable car. Never been on a cable car. I know it's tragic. I have not been to Yosemite. Tragic. I have not been to several and done several things that are at my disposal right here in Northern California. So we will be trying to do that. A lot of it will be, inexpensive, fun things to do because things are expensive. Things are really expensive. I went in the meat market the other day and got some meat and some vegetables and some other stuff. And then I am a seafood lover. I love crab. I bought 3 crabs and they clean them completely, break them down, even, take the little wooden mallet thing and, crack them down so it's easier to do. 3 crabs were $80. Yeah, I'm gonna be not crabbing it for a while. Um, Things are just expensive. It's really, and I've gotten into somewhat of the European grocery shopping. I'm only shopping for a few days. I know in a lot of European companies they shop either day to day or day one that day and the next day and stuff. I'm only buying like maybe 4 days of groceries at a time to make sure that we're eating them and that we're eating everything and not wasting any food because food is very expensive. Yeah, it's getting hard to afford in these new games they're coming out with, it's very few games that are 50 cents anymore or even 75 cents. Some of them are starting at 80, a dollar, and a more than a dollar. So it's getting very expensive to really gamble. And I don't know if some of you heard earlier, I put a roof. I just put a brand new roof, brand new, and there was some water and some rot damage. So that had to be fixed before they could put the new roof on because, they don't want to take the responsibility of not fixing it and then something happened and I sue. So, that was an increased cost. And it just, man, I didn't, starting in the low 20,000s, depending on how comfortable you are with that, going all the way up until, you know, $55,000 almost. Hey, Sister Yoshi, good evening. Hope you and everyone is doing well. Hello, Bradley. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just having some chit chat. And if you haven't caught on or if you are speed through, there's a poll up. I'm going to be taking my cruise in 2024. There's a poll up. Please feel free to vote once. Once we get those, the poll is open until the end of December. And then once we get a location, then we'll talk cruise lines. So there you have it. We've been talking about a new roof, traveling. I want to do some traveling. I have been thinking about camping, not the tent on the ground, more like an airstream or a cabin or uh, um, I want to say it correctly, a yurt, a yurt, the very nice, more than a tent. Um, I would like to do that. I like to go somewhere very nice, serene. I have a girlfriend who goes to these very nice spas and these retreat places with natural springs and all that kind of stuff. So she and I have been talking, and we're talking about maybe making a run to go to a very nice hot spring resort for overnight and sit in some nice, therapeutic mood and all that stuff. So yes, Sister Yoshi, I've never been. I was supposed to go in '09. I didn't make it. I was supposed to go and the pandemic hit. So 2024, we're going to go on a cruise. I don't care if it's a 3-day cruise or 5, 7, right now, no more than 7. If I hadn't had to have yeah, I've heard there's some nice hot springs down towards Southern California. If I didn't have to have to put the beautiful new roof on here so we could be protected from the weather, there was 111-day cruise going to Abu Dhabi and the Arab Emirates and just all over. And everybody said 111 days on a cruise, you would be, yes, yes. I could do 111 days on a cruise. Yes, because I have things like I like to write. I keep a book. If you didn't know me, there's one of the bookshelves. See all those nice books? Those are unread books. All these up here, these are unread. These down here, I've read a couple of them, but not all of them. So that's just some of the books. Shh, 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 don't tell nobody. But really, RoseS is a nerd. I'm a nerd. Don't tell nobody. I like books. I like puzzles. I like crafts. I like adult coloring. I'm a nerd. I'm really kind of boring, but shh, don't tell nobody. Shh. It's just our secret. Just us here and the people that's gonna watch it later. So, yeah, I could be on a cruise for 111 days and be thoroughly entertained. I'm my own best friend. I can entertain myself. I love the interaction of others. The Yoshis can attest to that. So can Good Life 88 and several other, Slot Hustler. But I can keep myself entertained. So, 111 days, great view. I don't have to get off a ship because I've heard horror stories about people getting off the ship, going out and having a good time, don't get back to the ship in time, and it leaves you. They don't wait. They pull up the anchor and they sail away, and you're stuck and try to get to the next port before they get there. If you have all your money and your credentials and your passport, which you sometimes take with you off ship, sometimes you don't, then how do you catch a flight out of the country with no passport? Yeah, they don't wait. I didn't know this. I'm just finding this stuff out. I'm like, huh? They don't wait. They pull up anchor and leave you. And this lady said, oh, yeah, they'll leave you in a heartbeat because there are hundreds of other people waiting to go. They're not going to wait on one or two or five people. That's your responsibility as an adult to get back to the ship and be on board when it's time to go. So for me, who likes to sometimes get caught up shopping, especially when I see nice, pretty things that sparkle and shoes and bags, and yeah, there are going to be ports where I'll probably be like, "Ooh, is it really nice? Okay, I'm gonna pass on this one. How much time do we have? We only got like 3, 4, 5 hours. Um, okay, I might want to pass on this one. Maybe the next one." Yeah, James and a couple of other people in the slot community or have taken cruises. But I know James Spitzer and his wife take quite a few. So there's the cruise, and then I've looked into it, and as much as I'm a thrill seeker, I am afraid of heights. Although I used to love roller coasters, I can no longer do roller coasters because of my balance issue with chemotherapy and everything. I would really like to go hot air ballooning, but first I need to learn to figure out, can I carry a parachute on the hot air balloon in case this don't work out? I gotta ask because I may need a parachute because if it starts going wonky, I'm, I'm getting off. I'm getting off. I don't want to be on here. So, and Napa, I was told Napa has some beautiful hot air ballooning. So does Utah and some other places in the United States. I was thinking about that, Rocco, when you showed that very beautiful open thing. I said, I bet you that makes some great views from up above. And there was when I last year when I was in Napa taking the wine train, there is a road that you take to a very nice open area. And I was like, wow, I bet you sailing over Napa and all that, Calistoga, I bet you that is absolutely great. I'm just afraid of heights, so we'll have to deal with that. But I want to jump on. It's Thursday, and I've been trying to be very Thursday conscious. I didn't do last Thursday because of holiday and everybody doing it. But I appreciate you all coming that are here live now, that will come later. Please give me a thumbs up if you would be so kind. And to vote on one of the destinations I would like to go on a cruise. Hope your holiday season is going well. Please be safe. Please watch yourself when you're out shopping and dining. Be very careful about your ordering your packages. If you have somebody you trust that may be retired in your community that you trust to take your packages, ask them if they would be willing to accept it because the porch pirates are out in full force. Ladies, make sure when you are out shopping, groceries, gas, whatever, keep your purse with you. You know, if you have a crossbody, keep it in front of you. Don't for a minute let your laurels down. Don't leave your purse on the seat or in the back seat. Take your purse, your wallet, your money, your ID with you. Gentlemen, they are pickpocketing, so make sure that you're checking either your pocket regularly, inside maybe your blazer, or inside your jacket, maybe even in your front pocket. Watch your babies, your grandbabies crossing the street. Just be safe during the season. And I hope that we can get together again next Thursday and we have some updates and we have some votes and we can talk about the next step of traveling and hopefully maybe we can sneak some stuff in. I thank you for your time. Make sure you have some pepper spray. You know, off topic, I'm going to talk about this the next time I'm live. I'm back in gun class. I have owned a firearm in the past. I don't at this time, although I do have a shotgun in the family, but I am back to taking my handgun safety training classes. I am getting back into firearms and range time. So I will keep you guys abreast of that. That's a whole nother series of videos. But pepper spray and the zzz, those are very good things this time of year. And for you gentlemen that have lady friends and you're not sure what to get them for Christmas, makes an awesome gift. A stun gun will wake somebody up. And in the right places on the body, may knock somebody completely out. I'm not going to give a tutorial because I don't want to get sued. But I mean, you know, if you know your anatomy, ladies and gentlemen, if you know your anatomy, a couple of good jolts to certain places, knock you clean out. But we'll talk about that in a future video, future live. Thank you for your time. Have a great evening. Talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Enjoy.